Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's wave count is basically unchanged from yesterday. After we hit my support area here yesterday, and again, the Binance chart did reach it, the Coinbase chart did reach it. It seems like Bitstamp is the only chart where it wasn't reached. So again, I'm gonna move that to a different data source. But yeah, we've got a 5-wave move possibly in the making here to the upside. Possible 5-wave move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave 4 might actually be unfolding as a triangle. That's not entirely clear yet. You see all sorts of funny stuff on lower time frames, but it could indeed be that this is unfolding as a triangle. What is important, and that's exactly what we discussed in the previous video, is that this support area needs to hold now. And that is between 17,020, the 50% retracement, and the 23.6% FIB retracement at 17,170. That is the minimum requirement for a wave 4. We reached that already, as you can see here yesterday at 17,170. Pretty much exactly touched it. The ideal retracement is the 38.2% FIB level, 17,086. That's the ideal level. But if we really unfold here in a wave 4 as a triangle, we're probably not going to get to the 38.2% FIB level, because the triangle does not, in the triangle we don't need to plan for a move down. It would be a direct move up. Now in the end we will only know if it is really an Elliott Wave triangle that will break to the upside as soon as we have the breakout, as always, because you never really know into which direction a triangle will break out. The market will decide that, but it is generally a signal that we have a bullish consolidation here. Yeah, a triangle which does really well hold support is generally a sign for bullish consolidation. I mean, we can try to map maybe here the Elliott Wave count A, B, possibly here C wave, D, E, and it could very shortly break to the upside. And you can see that because we are really in this in the apex of a triangle. Yeah, and bullish consolidation would be preferred here. Now, even if we break to the downside, what we then have is probably just an A, B, C or WXY. I would even be in, well, I would probably prefer WXY because this would be the W wave, this would be the X wave, and the move down would be the Y wave. Because if it is just an ABC, this last move down doesn't look impulsive enough. But the Y wave would be a 3-wave structure in itself. But that's the detailed stuff. Don't need to talk about that too much. Important is we're holding this support area, and upside is preferred against the $17,020 level. In theory, there should be, after we get these 5 waves. So first of all, we don't have 5 waves yet. Now, so I can really only confirm with greater confidence that a bottom has been made here in this wave 2 down here. Yeah, when we see 5 waves up. We can very clearly only see 3 waves at the moment, and maybe a 4th, but the 5th wave is still missing. As long as we don't have the 5 waves, if we now break down, there isn't really a great likelihood that we're holding critical support. So we need the 5th wave. That is the next signal that a bottom has been made here. And then this would count as a wave 1 of the larger wave 3. That could take us to around 19K. So if this is a wave 1, then the wave 2 could provide another entry point. So the way this would most likely or ideally take place as per this roadmap, this would be a wave 1. We would then come down in a wave 2. There would be a wave 3, a 4 and a 5 of the higher degree wave 3. And this wave 2 would then provide another entry point. Okay. What else to highlight? If we now break out in wave 5, bear in mind there is strong resistance at 17,410. Might very well be that we get rejected here. and that this would be the completion of wave 5 of 1. We would then come down in wave 2. Wave 2 is then where I would buy in as well. What else to mention? Yeah, but overall, I mean, this is something that is possibly here interesting really for short-term long traders. Anybody who is thinking about dollar cost averaging, and I don't give you financial advice here, but my view is we should, when we move up here, obviously there is this short-term potential we've been talking about for weeks now. If this really plays out and we break above this red resistance area, and also this inverse head and shoulders plays out that we've had on the radar now for a while as well, if we really break out here and we get beyond this resistance area, yes, then significant short-term upside potential is unlocked. You can actually see this, there is not much resistance here. And it takes us to 19 to 20K, possibly here to the top of that descending wedge in which the Bitcoin chart is running. And however, this should only mark the high, the top of a wave 4, of this green. Let's see if I can unwind this here, of this green wave 4, no, here, which would result in a wave 5 afterwards. So I'm still looking for one more low for Bitcoin. The move up currently doesn't change anything. That's actually part of the plan, because as you will remember, if you've been watching these videos for a while, my view is that we are coming down in an in an ABC structure in the wave 5. The wave 5 could end the bear market. A, B, C, and in the C wave, we've got this 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in terms of dollar cost averaging or long term, I don't see the need to be super aggressively long here yet. I'm going to, long term or dollar cost averaging, I'm waiting either for a confirmed bottom, and I explained in previous videos what's needed to have a confirmed bottom, which would be 5 waves up, 3 waves down, on exactly this time frame here. So that means this wave 5, if this wave 5 doesn't happen, and we don't make a lower low in that retracement or in that drop down, but we make a higher low, that would be probably the best sign we can get that the low for Bitcoin has been made already. And that's the moment for me to be more aggressively long in a long trade or long term, or even dollar cost averaging. So short term definitely upside, but medium term, long term, I'm still waiting for one more low at the moment. That can change, of course, but I will of course make you aware should it change, because as prices change, as the dynamics in the chart change, we may have to change our view as well. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.